Hello everyone of class 6 standard. Today's video is just the continuation of the chapter that light. Okay, so the last part of this chapter is just left. The eclipse and umbra and penumbra, these all things I told in the last video. So before we start that one, so you have to know you have a clear idea about the rectilinear propagation. Rectilinear propagation of light. Okay, rectilinear propagation of light means what? That light will always travel in a straight path, in a straight line. That if any source of light is present, suppose sun is present in a particular place, then a ray of light with a constant speed of 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second is moving in a rectilinear path. Suppose this ray of light is moving in this way, how can you prove that one? That proof is also very important, and question is asked in the exam also. Suppose if you place a cardboard, any type of cardboard here in this place, and if your eye is in this position, you want to see the ray of light, then definitely this one is a opaque type of object. That means it's not a transparent one, so through which light cannot be able to pass. So if there will be a hole in this position, then definitely light will pass through this hole and it will reach to our eyes and we can see the source of light. Suppose this particular portion is blocked, that means this hole is not present here, then we can easily say that light will not jump in this way and it will not come to our eyes, isn't it? This one is not possible because light is always passing in a straight path. If you, until or unless this hole will be present, we can see that one, that the linear propagation of light you can see, otherwise it is not possible. Due to this reason, so many types of shadows are forming. Suppose this one is blocked here, then definitely we suppose one screen or anything you will place here in this. Suppose one object is placed here in this portion, any type of maybe one object is placed. Suppose I'm just telling you one thing. Suppose sun is present or any source of light is present here, from where the light ray of light are continuously coming in this way. Okay, now if you place any type of opaque type of object here, just on the way of this ray of light, which will not allow the light to pass on the other side, and if you place a screen here in this position, then definitely one shadow will be formed. Okay, within this region you can see there will be a absence of light. Absence of light you can easily notice here. So within this region the shadow will be formed. So that is only the actual thing due to which the eclipse will be just we are getting continuously. Two types of eclipse are there. One is the solar and another one is lunar. We all know that one. So this thing I will tell you that. So what is actually the eclipse? Suppose if you are talking about eclipses, two types of are there. One is solar and second one is lunar. One is because of sun and another one is because of the moon, you can tell. Lunar, so that's why moon. So what is actually that? The hiding of one heavenly object behind another is called an eclipse. That means a heavenly object, these all are the heavenly objects, these sun or moon if you talk about, then these when they are actually just absent, okay, when they are actually behind the object, then definitely we won't be able to see these heavenly object properly. So these objects are actually just producing the shadows here, and we are getting the different types of eclipse. So that is the concept. So first one in your syllabus, that is the lunar one, lunar eclipse. So suppose you are talking about the lunar eclipse. So in this case, first of all, the question is asked in the exam, what will be the position of the sun, moon and earth, okay, in case of the lunar eclipse. So if you know that one, very good, because from childhood you learned that one. So in case of the lunar eclipse, the sun will be here in this position, okay, here the sun, the position of sun will be here, earth will be here in between the moon and the sun. Okay, so this is actually the position of moon. So this is actually the position. Earth will be at the middle of these two, moon and sun. Then what will happen? Sun is the source of light, we all know that. So through which the ray of light will come in this way, and it will go through this path. Okay, it will definitely, it will pass in this way. Suppose if you talk about in this way, then ray of light is coming in this way, and it will definitely pass in this particular direction. Suppose if you talk about in this way, then one ray of light will be just going in this side, and if you just draw another type of ray, then it will be going in this side. So what you will get, so within suppose this portion if you talk about, then this side may be the day time, day side, and this one is night. Then what you will get, always the sun, solar eclipse if you want to see, then you have to see this one in case of the daytime only, no? So here, this position here, the total dark of moon you will get, because ray of light is not coming in this side. Okay, and in this side, here another half of this moon will be dark here, and here if you draw another position, so other part will be here. So in this particular case, what you will get in case of lunar eclipse, that definitely in this case a lunar eclipse is a total or a partial cutting of the light falling on the moon from the sun when the earth comes in between the sun and the moon. Okay, so this is actually the concept you can understand. So half portion of that moon can be visible sometime. Full moon, suppose if you, the full portion of the moon will be just dark, then you can't be able to see that. So this is the actual thing. So in case of lunar eclipse, in case of solar eclipse if you talk about, then the position will be changed. Position, how the position will be changed? Suppose if you talk about the solar one, then in this case the moon will come in between the earth and sun. So actually the moon will be just behaving as an obstacle. Okay, we can't actually see the earth, sun, because of the moon. So definitely sun will be here in this position, and moon will be here in this position, and definitely the earth will be here. So in between the earth and the sun, the moon will come. So in this way, when the ray of light will just pass, so this ray you can see properly, this ray you can see properly. But when the ray of light just within this portion, suppose any ray of light will come within this region, then definitely this portion of the sun you won't be able to see from here. If you will be here in this position, your eye will be here, so you won't be able to see this one, isn't it? So in this position, the umbra position, that means total dark you can see here. Okay, and on the other side, suppose if you draw here, then partial dark will come. Sorry, this is the actual this way. So within this region here, within this portion and other side also, the penumbra portion will come. That means the partial dark will be here and the total dark will be here within this umbra portion. So this is actually the solar and the lunar eclipse. So you just try to remember this one. Question will be repeatedly asked in the exam.